Out of the many places you can explore across France, only a few stand out as the most beautiful. These places aren't just a sight to see. They reflect the heart of the country and what makes it worth visiting. From the captivating seaside town of Biarritz to the elegant glass pyramid of the Louvre Museum, here are the most beautiful places to visit in France. Make sure to subscribe to Discovery Destination for more travel guides like this. Bay of Arcachon. The Bay of Arcachon lies along the Atlantic coast in southwestern France. One of its most iconic landmarks is the Dune du Pilat, the tallest sand dune in all of Europe. Located at the edge of the bay, it offers sweeping views of the ocean in front and the forest behind once you reach the top. Close to the dune, the town of Arcachon offers a change of scenery. The town is divided into several districts named after seasons. In the winter town section, you'll find Belle Époque villas and older homes with detailed designs. In summertown, the atmosphere becomes livelier with a beachfront promenade lined with shops and restaurants. Plage Perret is one of the area's most popular beaches and serves as a good spot to unwind between exploring different parts of the bay. From here, you can make your way to the Cap Ferret Peninsula. This long stretch of land is known for its small oyster villages like L'Herbe and Le Canon, where colorful wooden cabins and quiet docks line the water. Also on the peninsula is the Cap Ferret Lighthouse. If you climb to the top, you'll get a clear view of both the ocean and the bay. To explore even more, you could take a boat ride out to Bird Island, also known as l'Île aux Oiseaux, located in the middle of the bay. Dune du Pilat. Dune du Pilat is the tallest sand dune in Europe, and climbing to the top is the main experience here. Once you reach the top, you get clear views of the Atlantic Ocean stretching out in front of you. After the climb, you can head down to the beach below to rest. The soft sand and quiet atmosphere make it a relaxing spot. If you're looking for something more active, this area is also known for paragliding. The steady winds and wide open space create good flying conditions with guided flights available. Just a short drive from the dune is the winter town of Arcachon. This area is known for its distinct architecture, with old villas featuring balconies and towers that show a different era of French design. Gorge du Tarn. The Gorge du Tarn, located in southern France, is surrounded by steep cliffs and carved by the Tarn River. A great way to begin your day here is by canoe or kayak, gliding along the calm sections of the river. As you paddle deeper into the gorge, you'll reach one of its narrowest and most dramatic areas, Les de Troyes, where tall rock walls close in, creating a striking passage through the canyon. If you prefer a more challenging route, the Corniche du Mijon Trail takes you to higher ground and gives you sweeping views of the gorge from above. For one of the best panoramic spots, head to Point Sublime. From this lookout, you can see the Tarn River winding between the cliffs with wide stretches of rugged terrain beyond. Also take a quiet walk through the nearby village of Saint-Ennemi, known for its peaceful setting and historic charm. By the way, all the top travel hacks are in one place, the Travel on a Dime ebook. I'll explain more about it later. Pont Neuf. The Pont Neuf is the oldest bridge still standing across the River Seine in Paris. Walking across it gives you wide views of the Seine and nearby areas. At the center of the bridge, there's a statue of King Henry IV on horseback, who ensured the bridge's completion. Just below the statue, you'll find Square du Vert Galant, a small park at the western tip of Ile de la Cité. This peaceful green space is surrounded by water on three sides, offering a calm place to enjoy the river views. Nearby, you'll also find the departure point for many Seine River cruises. These boat tours glide past some of the most iconic landmarks in Paris, giving you a scenic way to experience the city from the water. Chenonceau Castle. Chenonceau Castle stands in the Loire Valley and is often called the Ladies' Castle because of the powerful women who helped shape its design and history. Its peaceful setting and elegant architecture reflect their influence throughout the estate. Inside the main building, you'll find rooms filled with antique furniture and original artwork. One of the most striking areas is the Grand Gallery, a long hallway that stretches across the river with large windows lining both sides. Not far from it, the chapel features detailed stained glass windows in a more intimate space. Catherine de' Medici's green cabinet is another highlight. This small room is where she directed affairs of the kingdom and kept a close eye on political matters. Below the castle, the kitchens are built right above the river, featuring large hearths, copper pans, and stone workspaces that show how meals were prepared for the household. Outside, the formal gardens add to the estate's charm. The garden of Diane de Poitiers is laid out in large triangular sections, while Catherine de' Medici's garden has smaller square plots and a central reflecting pool. Biarritz. Biarritz, located in the Basque Country of France, is a coastal town known for its relaxed atmosphere. Les Grandes Plages is one of the main draws. This wide sandy beach with consistent waves is a great place to walk along the shore. Not far from the beach, Rocher de la Vierge offers one of the best coastal views. Connected by a footbridge, this rocky lookout sits above the ocean and provides a clear view of the coastline. Continuing along the water, the Biarritz Lighthouse rises above the town, giving you another elevated view of the area. Closer to sea level, the Port des Pêcheurs features a small harbor lined with old fishing boats. Right nearby, the Biarritz Aquarium showcases marine life from the region, with tanks full of fish and sea creatures native to the Bay of Biscay. Just south of the main beach, the Côte de Basque is a popular stretch of coast framed by cliffs, known for its surf and scenic views. Along this part of Biarritz, you can also visit Cité de l'Océan, which offers interactive exhibits about the ocean and its impact. Cassis Coves. Cassis is a small coastal town in southern France where everything moves at a slower pace. In the older parts of town, the calm streets invite you to take your time. Overlooking the rooftops is the Château de Cassis. Although now a private hotel, its hilltop presence adds to the quiet charm that defines the town. At the center of daily life is the harbor, where fishing boats and small yachts gently rock in the water. Just beyond the harbor lies Calanque National Park. These steep white cliffs drop into clear blue water and are among the most recognizable natural features near Cassis. If you enjoy hiking, there are trails that start in town and lead to Calanque, such as Port Mew, Port Pin, and Enval. The hike takes some effort, but the peaceful paths and views of the sea make it worthwhile. Now, I know you're getting excited about all these amazing places to visit, but if you're eager to travel the world to explore new locations, cultures, foods, and much more, while taking a breather from your everyday life, you also know it can cost you quite a lot of money. With the Travel on a Dime ebook, you have the opportunity to make the most out of any place you visit without overspending on your travel budget. From finding the right flights and hotel deals to money-saving tips during your trip, it's the perfect guide to help you travel like a pro, ensuring you have a great experience while saving hundreds of dollars on travel. Get your copy at thediscoverydestination.com. That's thediscoverydestination.com. Use code DISCOVER5 to save $5 off your copy. Saint-Rémy-de-Provence. Saint-Rémy-de-Provence is a small town in southern France where daily life moves at a slower pace. To learn more about its traditions and history, the Musée des Alpilles offers a good starting point. Located inside a 16th century building, the museum features displays on local crafts, farming tools, and regional nature. In the center of town, the Monastery Saint-Paul de Mausolée stands out as one of the most meaningful places to visit. Vincent van Gogh spent a year here, and you can see the room where he stayed and the surrounding views that inspired some of his most famous paintings. Just outside the town, the ancient Roman city of Glanum offers a look into the past with its well-preserved ruins. A short walk from Glanum, Les Antiques, features a tall mausoleum and a stone arch that has remained standing for centuries. Roussillon. Roussillon is one of the most colorful villages in Provence, with buildings and cliffs glowing in deep shades of red, orange, and yellow. As you walk through the village, these natural ochre tones show up on the walls, shutters, and pathways throughout town. At the highest point, you'll reach St. Michael's Church. While the church itself is modest, the view from here stretches across the Louvre Valley. To see the area's natural beauty up close, take the Ochre Trail. This walk leads through former ochre quarries that help shape the village's colors. The trail is shaded by trees and has a soft, easy-to-walk surface. Sacré-Cœur. The Sacré-Cœur Basilica stands at the highest point in Paris, offering wide views of the city once you reach the top of the steps. Inside, the space feels open and peaceful, with a large mosaic of Christ with outstretched arms as a central feature. If you're up for more, you can climb to the dome. The stairs are steep, but the panoramic view from the top is one of the best in Paris. Below the basilica, the crypt provides a more quiet and reflective setting. It's cool and dimly lit, with old statues, small chapels, and displays that highlight the basilica's history. Just a short walk away, Place du Tertre is an open square where local artists paint and sketch outdoors. Nearby, the Église Saint-Pierre de Montmartre offers a quieter atmosphere. As one of the oldest churches in Paris, its simple design and calm setting stand in contrast to the busy square. Étretat Cliffs. Étretat, a quiet town on the Normandy coast, is known for its dramatic cliffs that frame both sides of the shoreline. To the south, Falais d'Aval stands out with Porte de Val, a large stone arch carved by the sea, and L'Aiguille, a tall needle-like rock rising from the water. Nearby, the Montport Arch is the largest of them all and adds to the area's distinct coastal scenery. To the north, Falais d'Amont offers a higher view of the town and shoreline. A walking path leads up the cliff to the small chapel of Notre-Dame de la Garde, which overlooks the sea. Just above the cliff, Le Jardin des Trats features shaped greenery mixed with modern sculptures in a garden setting. For an indoor experience, Clos Arsène Lupin offers a look into the life of writer Maurice Leblanc. This small museum, located in his former home, adds a literary layer to the town's atmosphere. Sainte-Victoire Mountain. Sainte-Victoire Mountain rises over the southern French countryside and remains one of the most recognizable natural landmarks in Provence. Its distinctive shape appears to change depending on where you stand, offering a new perspective at every turn. The mountain is covered with a wide network of hiking trails that wind through forested areas and rocky paths. One of the most popular routes leads to the Croix de Provence, a large cross perched near the summit that provides wide views across the region. If you continue climbing, you'll eventually reach Pic de Mouchet, the highest point on the mountain, where the open skies and quiet surroundings offer a peaceful moment of rest. The Bimont Dam serves as a common starting point for many hikes. With the mountain rising behind it, the dam stands out against the natural backdrop. Another nearby trail leads to Lake Zola, where the still water and shaded paths provide a quieter setting. Closer to the summit, you can reach the Sainte-Victoire Priory, a historic stone building with a small chapel and a simple refuge for hikers. Millau Viaduct. The Millau Viaduct in southern France is one of the tallest bridge structures in the world, stretching high above the Thon Valley. A great place to begin your visit is the Aire du Viaduc de Millau, a service area built into a restored stone farm. Inside, you'll find exhibits detailing the bridge's construction, with models, photos, and videos. A short drive from the bridge takes you into the town of Millau. Here, you can visit the Louvre Museum to explore local archaeology and craftsmanship. Nearby, the old bridge still retains some of its original stonework and crosses part of the Tarn River. The Church of Notre Dame de l'Espinasse adds to the town's historical charm with its architectural details. Outside the town, the Gorge du Tarn and Gorge de la Jonte feature deep canyons carved through limestone. These areas have scenic trails that wind through cliffs and wooded areas, making them popular for hiking. Arc de Triomphe. The Arc de Triomphe stands at the center of one of Paris's busiest intersections and honors France's military past. Its massive stone structure is covered with detailed carvings, including the names of battles and generals along both the inner and outer walls. Beneath the arc is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, a memorial dedicated to those who died in war without their names being known. A flame has been burning here since the 1920s and is reignited each evening during a brief ceremony. After visiting the base, you can climb to the top of the arc. From there, the view stretches out across Paris in all directions, offering one of the best panoramic viewpoints in the city. Cirque de Gavarnie. Cirque de Gavarnie is a massive natural rock formation in the French Pyrenees, known for its size and dramatic scenery. From the village of Gavarnie, a wide, mostly flat trail takes you directly toward the cirque, offering a clear view of its towering cliffs as you walk. The trail ends at the base of the Grand Cascade, one of the tallest waterfalls in France. As you approach, the sound of crashing water grows louder, and the air turns cooler with mist rising from the falls. If you continue beyond the waterfall, the trail brings you closer to the towering rock walls that surround the cirque. The wide open valley gives you unobstructed views of the surrounding peaks and rugged terrain. For a more difficult option, a steeper path climbs toward Le Brèche de Roland, a natural gap in the mountain ridge. Though the hike is more demanding, the elevated views and unique rock formations make it worthwhile. Île de Poquerolles. Île de Poquerolles, also known as Poquerolles, sits just off the southern coast of France. The island has a small yet charming village where you can stroll through narrow streets and see the Église Sainte-Anne, which stands in the center. Just above the village, Fort Sainte-Agathe offers a wide view over the island and sea. Built in the 1500s, it's one of Poquerolles' most historic landmarks. Close by, the restored Moulin du Bonneau is a traditional windmill from the 1700s that reflects the island's agricultural past. Near the village, Plage d'Argent is one of the most popular beaches with its shallow, clear water. Not far away, Plage de la Courtade is the island's largest beach with its wide stretches of sand and trees for shade. For something quieter, Plage de Notre Dame sits in a bay lined with pine trees. On the southern side of the island, the terrain changes. You'll find steep cliffs and rocky coves. One notable spot is the Calanque de l'Oustau de Dieu, a sheltered cove once used by fishermen. Toward the western end of the island, Plage du Langoustier offers two contrasting experiences. One side features a traditional white sandy beach, while the other has rare red and black sand, giving it a unique appearance. If you're ready for a longer walk, the Phare de Poquerolles stands at the southern tip of the island. The trail leading to it gives you expansive views of the sea and cliffs along the way. Gordes. Gordes is a small stone village in southeastern France, built along a hillside with narrow streets, layered homes, and historical landmarks rising toward the top. One of the best places to view the entire village is from the roadside viewpoint along Route de Cavaillon. From here, you can see how the stone buildings are stacked along the slope, with the castle and church standing at the highest point. At the top of the hill, the Château de Gordes sits at the village center. Originally constructed in the 11th century and rebuilt in the 1500s with added decorative features, the chateau now serves as both the town hall and a small museum. Nearby, the Church of Saint Firmin is another important site. Built in the 1700s over the remains of an older church, it features 8 chapels, each one associated with a different profession in the village. Beneath the village, Les Caves du Palais Saint Firmin reveal a hidden side of Gordes. These underground chambers were carved into the rock during the Middle Ages and used for storing olive oil, preserving food, and even housing a chapel. While most visitors stay near the top, the Fontaine Basse district offers a quieter part of Gaul to explore. As you walk along Rue de la Fontaine Basse and Rue Palais d'Amour, you'll pass the remains of the old wash house and the Chapelle d'en Basse, once home to artist Marc Chagall. Just outside the village, the Abbaye Notre-Dame de Sananque is a 12th century monastery that remains active today. Monks live and work there, producing honey, lavender oil, and liquor. Also close to Gaud is the village de Bourry, an open-air museum of dry stone huts once used by farmers and shepherds. The site offers a look at rural life in the 18th and 19th centuries through preserved structures built entirely without mortar. Pont du Gard. The Pont du Gard is an ancient Roman aqueduct bridge located in southern France. Built over 2,000 years ago, it once carried water from a spring near Uzès to the Roman city now known as Nîmes. Today, it remains one of the best preserved examples of Roman engineering still standing. Walking along the lower level of the bridge offers wide views of the Gardon River and the tree-covered hills surrounding it. The massive stone arches are precisely built, reflecting the skill and effort involved in its construction. Around the site, you'll find several walking trails through the Mediterranean countryside. One of the most popular is the Mémoire de Garrigues Trail, a short path that offers multiple viewpoints of the bridge. Along the way, you'll pass remains of the original aqueduct system that once stretched across the region. Plage de Palombagia. Plage de Palombagia is one of the most well-known beaches on the southeastern coast of Corsica, popular for its clear turquoise water, soft white sand, and red-orange rock formations that break up the shoreline into small coves. The main area of the beach is ideal for sunbathing or relaxing under the natural shade of umbrella pine trees. On the southern edge of Palombagia, Plage de Ascaggio offers a quieter atmosphere if you're looking for a more peaceful place to relax. Toward the northern end of the beach, there's a large pink granite rock that stands out, a good place to climb for wide views of the beach and coastline. A short path leads from Palombagia through pine trees and sand dunes to Plage de Tamaricciu. This nearby beach is calm with the same clear water and soft sand, making it another good option if you want to explore beyond Palombagia on foot. Gorge du Verdon. The Gorge du Verdon in southeastern France is one of the most stunning natural areas you can visit. Often called the Grand Canyon of Europe, this deep canyon was carved by the Verdon River and is known for its turquoise water and tall limestone cliffs. A great starting point is Lac de Sainte-Croix, a large lake at the entrance of the gorge with its calm, clear water and towering cliffs that make it a popular place to relax. For panoramic views from above, you can drive along the Route de Crête, a scenic loop with several overlooks. Viewpoints like Belvedere de la Carrelle and Belvedere de l'Esquelle offer wide views of the canyon. If you want to explore on foot, the Sentier Blanc Martel is the most well-known hiking trail in the area that follows the river through the canyon and offers impressive views throughout. For a more hidden experience, the Sentier de l'Embout takes you deeper into the gorge. This trail leads to the Styx du Verdon, a narrow, enclosed section that looks like a canyon within the canyon. It ends at the Embout, where the river flows into a cave and vanishes underground. Nearby, the village of Moustier-Saint-Marie offers a quiet break from the canyon. Set between two cliffs, the town has stone streets with local shops. A path leads uphill to the Notre-Dame de Beauvoir Chapel, where you can get wide views of the town and surrounding hills. Along the southern shore of Lac de Sainte-Croix, the village of Baudouin offers a peaceful lakeside setting. The beach here is smaller and less crowded, making it a good spot to relax. Louvre Museum. The Louvre Museum, located in the center of Paris, is one of the most visited and well-known museums in the world. It houses thousands of artworks from different time periods, giving you a chance to experience a wide range of history and creativity in one place. The Mona Lisa is one of the most recognized pieces in the museum. Her subtle smile seems to shift depending on your angle, creating a quiet sense of mystery that draws a constant crowd. Nearby, the raft of the Medusa stands out for its powerful imagery. This large painting shows shipwreck survivors struggling at sea, and from a distance, you can see the full tragedy of the scene. The coronation of Napoleon captures a detailed moment in French history. In this grand scene, Napoleon crowns himself while surrounded by nobles in elaborate clothing. Liberty Leading the People tells a different kind of story. A woman raises the French flag as she leads a group forward across a battlefield, with visible emotion and determination in their faces. The winged victory of Samothrace, a statue of a goddess on the front of a ship, appears to move despite missing arms and a head. Her carved clothing flows as if caught in the wind, and as you walk up the staircase toward her, the drama of the piece increases. Meanwhile, Venus de Milo stands calmly in the gallery. Even with missing arms, the marble sculpture shows grace and quiet elegance, with detailed folds in her clothing and soft features. In the Cour Marly, the Marly horses make a strong impression. These large marble sculptures capture horses in motion as they are held by their handlers, with muscles and energy carved into the stone. Sleeping Hermaphroditus is another striking piece, looking like a peaceful figure resting on a mattress. Nearby, the Lamassu statue are amazing figures, with the body of a bull, wings of an eagle, and the face of a man. The Code of Hammurabi stands as one of the oldest written legal codes in history. This large stone monument is covered in ancient text that offers insight into how early societies created laws and order. Nearby, the Napoleonic apartments provide a different kind of experience. These richly decorated rooms give a look into royal life during Napoleon's time. Calanque National Park. Calanque National Park stretches along the southern coast of France, known for its dramatic limestone cliffs and narrow inlets called calanques that cut through the rocky coastline. One of the most stunning spots in the park is Calanque d'Envol, surrounded by towering white cliffs and a small pebble beach. The hike to get there takes effort, but the emerald-colored water and quiet setting make it feel rewarding once you arrive. Nearby, Calanque du Porpin offers a more peaceful and easily accessible experience. Pine trees surround the cove, giving it a softer feel. Calanque de Sormieu is the largest calanque in the park and has a wide open setting. Its flat sandy beach makes it ideal if you're looking for an easier place to swim or relax. Another highlight is Calanque de Sauguiton. The trail leading to it offers wide views of the sea, and if you continue farther up to the Belvedere de Sauguiton, you'll reach one of the best viewpoints in the park. If you're looking for a more hidden and quiet spot, Calanque de la Monine is a peaceful retreat. This narrow inlet doesn't have a beach, but the water is crystal clear. Even more remote is Calanque de Lule, located between two steep cliffs that rise directly from the sea. It has a rugged feel with a small cove and a half-submerged cave at the base of the rock walls. Off the coast, the Riu Islands are also part of the national park. These protected islands are especially popular with divers who explore marine life in the surrounding waters. Palace of Versailles. The Palace of Versailles, located just outside Paris, began as a hunting lodge for King Louis XIII. His son, King Louis XIV, transformed it into one of the most impressive royal residences in Europe. Today, it stands as a powerful symbol of the wealth and control once held by the French monarchy. Inside the main palace, the Hall of Mirrors is one of its most iconic features, often used for royal ceremonies and special events. This long gallery has large windows on one side and mirrors on the other, reflecting light throughout the space. Next to the Hall of Mirrors are the King's and Queen's state apartments, formal rooms used for public court and ceremonies. The walls are lined with artwork, and the furnishings feature gold details and rich fabrics. In the Queen's bedchamber, you can see where Marie Antoinette gave birth to royal children in front of select members of the court. Just outside the palace, the gardens of Versailles stretch across more than 2,000 acres. Designed by André Lanotte, the gardens follow a strict geometric layout with shaped trees, carved paths, and fountains that feature mythological and natural figures. Away from the formal palace and gardens, the Trianon estate offers a quieter atmosphere. The Grand Trianon, built with pink marble, was created by Louis XIV as a more private space. Nearby, the Petit Trianon, served as a personal retreat for Marie Antoinette, reflecting her desire for a simpler lifestyle. Next to the Petit Trianon is the Queen's Hamlet, a small model village built for Marie Antoinette to experience the quiet life of the countryside. The area includes rustic cottages, a mill, and open walking paths, all designed to mimic farm life in an idealized way. The Royal Opera, located within the main palace, was built in 1770 for the wedding of the future Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. The interior is known for its excellent acoustics and decorative details, creating an elegant atmosphere for performances. Near the palace, the Gallery of Coaches is located in the former royal stables. This museum displays an impressive collection of royal carriages and ceremonial vehicles, each decorated with carved wood, painted panels, and symbols of the monarchy. Also close to the palace grounds is the Potager du Roi, or King's Kitchen Garden. Originally created to supply fresh produce for the royal table, it continues to operate today. You'll see rows of fruit trees, vegetable plots, and greenhouses arranged in a formal, structured design with a practical purpose. Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most iconic landmarks in Paris, standing on the left bank of the Seine River. There are few ways to explore the tower. You can ride the elevator to all 3 floors, or take the stairs to the first and second levels. The second floor provides stunning views of the surrounding area, while the first floor features a glass walkway for a more daring experience. If you're walking around the first floor, take a closer look at the iron beams. You'll find the names of 72 French scientists and engineers engraved there, honoring the country's contributions to science and invention. Back on the ground, the Champ de Mars stretches out in front of the tower. Across the Seine River, the Trocadero Gardens offer one of the best views of the tower, especially in the evening. For a different perspective, a cruise on the Seine offers a peaceful way to see the Eiffel Tower from the water. Many of these boat rides start near the base of the tower and provide scenic views as you glide past. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel sits just off the coast of Normandy, France. It took centuries to build, and each section reflects a different period in history. Now, you can walk through the abbey's halls and courtyards, learning how it served as a pilgrimage site, a fortress, and later, a prison. Below the abbey, La Grande Rue winds uphill and is lined with centuries-old stone houses, small shops, and restaurants. It's a good spot to try one of Mont Saint-Michel's signature dishes, La Mère Poulard's omelette, cooked over an open fire. The ramparts, thick stone walls that circle the island, offer a peaceful walking path with panoramic sea views. As you follow them, you'll pass watchtowers and defensive structures built to protect the island from attacks. Not far from here is the Church of Saint-Pierre, a small parish church near the center. One of the most fascinating things about the place is when the tide comes in, water surrounds it completely, turning it into an island. A few hours later, the tide recedes, and you can walk across the sand to reach it again. If you're looking for any tips to enhance your own personal travel and help you manage your travel budget more effectively, click the link in the description. And remember to like and subscribe to help our channel grow.